This is United A-Holes.
Holy
Hello.
cow. What's everyone saying?
Hello.
Howdy.
Floating heads. The floating heads are amongst us this evening. Hey, Maureen, how you doing? Well. So, we didn't have anyone voted for the biggest a-hole last show. I don't know.
We
who
were
I'd
all
give it
too
to.
nice.
You got to step up your game,
Yeah.
guys.
I
Everyone's
think
trying pretty hard. Go ahead.
it's going to happen tonight. I'm pretty sure.
There's some beef that's gonna be fried here tonight.
Okay. Well,
So,
good.
James. Hey, James, how's it going? Canadian Crafter. Oh, she retracted her message, but I see you there. How you doing? Well, I guess our question for the evening, should we start with that? Is that where we want to start?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Anyone watching, comment in the chat. What video games have you been playing during the isolation? And I'll go around and ask these guys. I know what Josh has been playing. Josh has been playing
Yeah, I've added one too. I've started playing another one.
World War Z.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fun. It's like
I might have heard
it's Left
rumors.
4 Dead 2.0. It's like a new Left 4 Dead game. It's awesome.
So is it worth the purchase? What?
Whoa, what games are you guys playing?
Turn right.
Welcome to Stream Poison.
Hey, Martini, what is your car?
That's the most.
What?
Where do you get that car? Because I cannot break some of your speeds.
I know,
I
it's
will
great,
admit.
isn't it?
I've been trying. Fucker, where do you get it?
That one, I don't know. I've had that one for a long time.
Where does it come from?
If you do the festival every week, you get 2 cars. So
Yeah, no, I've done festival, so I've been doing all right with that. Go that way, it's an arrow on the floor. Sweet, yeah, that meme is still sticking. I love it. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Forza Horizon 4, a little bit of Wolfenstein, and I'm considering the purchase of World War Z. I think
It's
that might
fun.
be.
You dig it. It's Left
How
4
many-
Dead. So
How many
dig it,
people
Daddy-o.
just the 4? Can you
what's
have-
that?
How many people can you have in on a co-op?
I believe it's a 4-player game, which I know 2 other people aside from you and I that are playing, so it'd be pretty good.
isn't that the one that was
Wait.
free on Epic? Like 2 weeks
It
ago?
Yes.
was, but now it's not free.
Yeah.
So,
I paid for it like a sucker.
So, Canadian Crafter, did you see her comment?
I did.
What did it
Like I say, that meme has been sticking for days and days and days. Go that way, it's an arrow on the floor, is what it says. She was walking through Sobeys about an hour ago, and all she could hear all the way through was that song over and over again. Go that way. It's an arrow on the floor.
It's simple.
It's not rocket science, people. It's worked well. All right, let's move into the news, guys. I see some comments there, but I'm going to scroll back to those after a bit on the video game stuff. In the news, the Earth is vibrating less, Brent.
Yes, due to the fact that we are using less modes of transportation, subways and trains and all that stuff that vibrates and whatnot. Seismologists have noticed a huge difference, and they said it's actually going to make things easier at this point in time for them to be able to detect too much scotch, for them to detect earthquakes. And the way things are going, I mean, we're due for one. So
Thanks for reminding me. That's just what I needed.
it's going to be a great year.
You lay down in bed at night and you roll through all the things that could potentially go wrong tomorrow, and that's one more to add to that list. That's just what I needed. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Martini, we taught AI to evolve on its own.
Yeah, somebody thought this was a good idea. They
I've never really seen a movie where that goes wrong.
much like it's already learnt, what was it, 10 or 12 years worth?
Watson was playing Jeopardy. That was terrifying.
Computing AI stuff that Google's doing, and there's a company in BC doing it. It's all kind of creepy. If they all work together, they could evolve this much faster and just get us over with an immediate disassembly of humanity. It'd be great, wouldn't it? We're doing a pretty good job on our own, though. All right, Martini, are you ready to show Ken's cat picture, or is Ken going to tell us about this cat picture?
You want me to just throw it up, Ken? I don't know if you had a... Okay.
Yeah.
What am I looking at?
2 cats.
Brent, help me here.
Hang on. Let me take another drink of this fine Irish whiskey. That'll help.
What you're looking at is somebody that took a picture, opened it on their computer, used paint to modify it, and then took their cell phone to take a picture of the monitor so that it could be displayed on the screen.
There's no better way.
That's amazing. I can't see the picture of the cat, though. I still can't.
Yeah.
I just see gray and white.
I believe the white is what you're supposed to be looking at.
Oh, if I squint a little bit. Yeah, no, I still don't see it.
Are those whiskers coming off the white on the right-hand side underneath cat number 1?
Yes.
Oh, I see that. So it's not even in the... What was the point of this drawing?
Oh, wait, I see cat 2 now. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's starting to... It's almost like those 3D stereoscopic pictures in the 90s.
Oh, so I gotta...
It's the same.
I gotta cross my eyes?
Yeah, you just gotta cross your eyes and look kind of through the picture, and suddenly they'll just pop out. I see them now. I totally see them. Okay,
Yeah,
I can't.
Still got nothing.
Can't battle Ken on that one. I see it. I now see it. I see the cats. Anyone else? Am I the only one? I know Ken.
Oh, I see a cat now.
Yeah.
That looks like beef jerky. Sorry, beef gurky, as it should be called.
Jerky.
All right. I'll
Randy?
Yeah.
I'm currently playing World of Warcraft right now.
Not right
in
now.
case
You're not,
wanted to
are you?
know.
Are you playing it right this second though? Because you shouldn't be. You're on a show on the internet.
No, but you were going to ask everybody what they were playing, what games they were playing during the quarantine.
So,
Wait, he got
are you
derailed.
missing Halden that much that you wanted to be him for a minute
Yeah.
and bring something
Thanks,
back
Harold.
from 10 minutes ago?
Ken just haldenated.
No? I'm just going to say, do a better job at fucking being the coordinator.
Oh, shots fired.
Yeah, but
I'm
from
working
such
this-
a pitiful
this-
gun.
I'm as good at coordinating as he was at drawing cats on beef jerky. Say I don't
Hey,
see
you saw it.
I'll give you that.
exactly. I did see it, and maybe we just didn't want to hear from you.
That's true.
Old news. World of Warcraft has been around since what? You've been playing for how long? And you've never played another video game.
Nope.
All right, let's go back. Let's talk about some music history. I've got a couple in here that are going to be for some interesting conversations.
Cool.
All right. The first one I don't even care about. I just put it in there because I want to hear Ken sing the song. In 1953, Lita Rosa. Does anyone know who Lita Rosa is? Anyone?
It's a type
Singer.
of wine, right?
She's a singer, and she was number one in the charts with a song called "How Much Is That Doggy in the Window." You got that one, Ken? You got that one in the memory banks?
I do, but as a cat person, I'm not allowed to sing it.
All right. In 1967, Ken's favorite artist released an album on this day. What was it?
What year?
67.
1967. And it was called a novelty record, according to what I'm reading.
Spiders and Mars.
Nope.
No, 67. This is
Okay.
his first Darum release. I believe it was on Darum.
What album was it?
Called The Laughing Gnome.
This is Bowie.
Yes.
Yep.
Cool. Never heard of it.
The track consisted of the singer meeting and conversing with the creature of the title, the Laughing Gnome, whose sped up voice delivered several puns on the word gnome. Anyway,
Wow, what a musical genius. There'll never be another like that.
You got that right.
67 on the same day, the Bee Gees released the album New York Mining Disaster 1941. And the promotional slogan was the most significant talent since the Beatles.
Wow.
Do you disagree with that statement though? Really?
I don't have an opinion on the Bee Gees or the Beatles.
Oh.
Yeah, you do. You just don't want to share it.
Nobody gets to nobody what's hard.
We got them singing. Success.
Yeah. Thank you.
69, John Lennon recorded the Ballad of John and Yoko on this day. Or started it or finished it, something on this day pertaining to that song. It's a good one. You guys should go look it up. It's great.
She broke up the Beatles, you know.
Did she?
Nah.
1970, CCR made their UK debut, playing 2 nights at Royal Albert Hall. The first one would have been on this date, and the next one was tomorrow's date. Here's one. Ken, 72, David Bowie. What did he release? A single.
In 72, well, he released several singles in 72.
On this date, though, specifically.
Oh, on this date. Hit me.
Starman,
Ah.
which became his first hit since 69 Space Oddity. Number 1, that is.
There were five singles released off that album.
Yeah. 73, Zeppelin started a 2-week run with Houses of the Holy. The 2-week run at number 1. It's a good album. I like that one quite a bit. And then we're going to jump way ahead to 2001. Puff Daddy got arrested in 2001. Anyone want to take a shot at what for?
9/11.
Hey,
Oh, it was
Was it like hiring to kill someone?
no, it was for riding a scooter with a suspended driver's license.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Ooh.
He was released 20 minutes after being caught, after he promised that he would appear in court. And in 2003, I just thought this one was really weird. A man was arrested, accused of making up a Bjork concert, then selling tickets.
I remember that.
Allegedly sold tickets totaling a value of $14,000 at $40 each after persuading a San Diego nightclub owner that Bjork had agreed to play there. He was accused of taking the money and moving to Hawaii, where he was arrested.
That's not a
That's
country.
Yeah, if you're going to run away further.
Run to another country. That's just not off the continent.
It almost worked for Lori Vallow. Almost.
Jody, it's a jazz bass. Ken is a strange life form, says James Underhill. Shits and Giggles says that Ken shaved his head, and yes, he did. Ryan also shaved his floating head, and he shaved it off his body, apparently, from the looks of things.
It's the only way I could lose weight.
That's
Now, did he lose his head or did he lose his body?
Well, the head is here, so I'm guessing the body is gone.
yeah. That's the biggest nick I've ever seen while shaving.
Bled like a son of a bitch.
All right. Mr. Duffley, you got a meme of the week or something going on?
I do. And if anyone has a meme of the week they want to send me, send it to me and we'll look them over and maybe they'll be the next one on the air here. Meme of the week, given this month is April and, you know, the current situation and everything, I came across this meme and I thought it was pretty clever and funny at the same time. The image has been used a lot, but this one hit home pretty good. Here it is.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Yep.
That's
Get it.
It's just around the corner, folks. It's just around the corner.
Oh, I get it.
04, it's month 4, and we're only like 6 days away. Anybody? Or 20? No. Is
I'm
it?
straight edge.
20.
Oh yeah, I got it.
I'm sure a certain percentage of our audience will get it.
I'm trying to help Ken.
What? I'm sorry. What? What's going on?
He's too busy playing WoW. Let him
Right.
go.
That's right. So, I think we're at the point where we ask Josh what time it is.
Oh, well, hold on.
Oh, here we go.
Your segment's starting without you, bud.
That's right. Sorry to spring it on you.
Sorry, I needed the
Michael
proper
says-
gear. What time is it? It's the Irish wristwatch wish watch. I've got the wish triangle with me here. So every week, as you all know, we all make wishes. And so last week, did anyone's wish come true from last week for the Irish wristwatch wish watch?
Nope.
No?
No,
Nobody?
I'm still on the show.
Okay, well.
Well played,
Okay,
Mr.
well-
Ken.
I'm not really watching the comments, so put it in the comments though, and someone will tell me. Okay, so let's all do the procedure of the Irish wristwatch wish watch. Okay, everyone, close your eyes. And okay, and now make your
Close your eyes,
wish.
Chuck.
What? Hey, no talking during the wish making. Okay. Guys, it's a rule. Okay.
Okay.
Are your eyes closed? And this has been the Irish Wristwatch Wish Watch. We'll check in next week and we'll see how everyone's wishes are going.
Maybe my eyes were closed. Maybe they weren't.
It's an honor system, but it's an Irish honor system.
All right, Brent, take me on a tasty timeout, would you?
Oh, absolutely. So my neighbor posted a picture of this actually, and she was gracious enough, Sabrina Monteith, she put the recipe in the photos. So this is Irish soda bread. Now I added Italian seasoning and cheese. So if Ryan goes to the second picture, you see where I threw the cheese in there. So that would make it international soda bread, I would think. So this is basically the same size as a loaf of bread, just done round like those artisanal breads and that type of stuff. But it uses no yeast. That's why it's called soda bread, of course. So you cut the X in it, and then I threw it in, cooked it the appropriate time, and then I've got one more picture that shows the inside because I happen to put some cheese inside of the bread as well. It turned out
Good.
it turned out very well. That was the first batch I
Those
made.
some nice looking cats.
And
Patties.
and I've made it twice since that one, and I've tried to put something different in it every single time, and it's never failed. It's turned out whatever I've thrown in at it, it's worked well. So
Brent, you're upsetting my dog. Brent,
well, calm the little fucker down.
he can't be calmed.
Give him a smack or something.
I do want to go back where you mentioned that you cut an X in the top of it, but I saw a T. So
I saw a cross like the one Jesus was murdered on.
My international soda bread I
Looks like a
present to
sword.
you it's the same as when someone releases a song and they let people interpret it and let it affect their lives however they see it. You go on the journey, and that's I release this bread to you folks to see what you see and to feel what you feel. And well, I'm done. Whatever.
Wait, I have
Hey, guys.
I have one thing to add, Brent.
Okay, fire away.
How do you guys draw an X anyway?
Oh,
Number
Jesus
7.
Christ. Number 7.
Well, now for anyone watching this who doesn't get that, if you go back and look for How Do You Draw an X as one of our episodes, you'll see what we're talking about. That would be a chance for you to do a deep dive on United A-holes and catch up on some of the back episodes that you may have missed.
Although I will say, Brent, your pronunciation of Ryan Duffley is always wrong is a little weird.
Brought to you by Gillette.
Oh my God, it's never going to end. I love it.
That's the
All right.
official razor of giraffes.
Kendall,
But
it's time for a whole corner, and I see that you're calling me out, and I probably deserve it. So I'll let you go ahead.
well, on our last live stream, as people that watch us regularly, you will see that during the question and answer from Randy trying to quiz me on the actual Let's Dance signal, he asked me the question out of frustration. I don't know if it was that, other than the fact that, I kind of challenged him a little bit when I went bring it. And he asked me what record label it was on. And as you can clearly see, I said EMI. And he said, wrong, Atlantic. And of course, everybody could actually see that as David Bowie, 1983, under license to EMI USA. I also sent Ryan another picture from his Wikipedia page, where it says label EMI America. But as much as I was ticked off at Randy, he actually did say that if Ken was going to know, he would probably know, and the article that I read could be actually wrong. And so that's kind of his way out type of thing, right? For me not totally coming aboard him, because, there's only 2,500 of these in the world. I happen to have one.
A blurry
Blurred.
certificate? I could fake one of those.
Yeah, it's not fake, motherfucker. But what I do take issue with is that at 32:31 of that actual podcast, Brent, you were quoted as saying into the camera, "Sorry, pal, I guess you get the consolation prize," which was followed by Ryan, "Look at that smug fucking face now." Fucking losers.
I'm still looking at that smug face, except it's more of a bald head at the moment.
The rest of the laughter. I want an
So,
apology.
so,
I was clearly right.
so on my
knowledge.
all right. Let us respond. You've chastised us, so if I will say that we will bump you from the consolation prize up to the full price, and clearly you know your shit. I'm good. I'm done.
I still haven't seen a reliable source. I maintain my position.
I'll be right back.
Well, while we wait for him to come back with information,
He's got a gun.
freaking LeVar Burton, well done.
Oh my land,
Oh my word, that was good.
that's good stuff.
All right, we'll wait for Ken to come back before I throw to you, Josh, because I think you have some dirt to air on the yellow corner.
Yeah, I've got
I'll
some
tease
major
it.
beef here. What?
but tease it for now. Oh, here he comes.
That first picture is taken from the actual liner notes in an official David Bowie release.
Is it the original, the original release, or is it like a re-release? Because would they have changed the?
Ryan,
No, he's been on EMI. since Station to Station, which came out 2 albums prior to Let's Dance.
Can you flip back to the picture that Ken sent you that was the liner notes, not the screenshot of Wikipedia, but that one? I just want to clarify that I read right there that says
You
licensed
read
to
Atlantic. You said it was Atlantic.
But then it says Capitol Records underneath of that. So is it
Division.
EMI or is it
No, it's EMI. I remember that
Division.
cassette that I used to have. Originally, it was cassette that I had that on. It had the EMI right in the corner of the back of the cassette.
Maureen says Ken has a gun. You a-holes better run.
And
I will
she's not
openly
wrong.
I believe you. I 100% believe you can, and I apologize for calling you out last week on that. I know better than to quiz you on the David Bowie information. All right, Josh, what's your beef, brother?
I've got actual legit beef because this whole photo competition is over in my eyes because you guys broke the rules.
Whoa, we broke the rules?
Okay.
Which rule
Yeah.
did we break?
Okay. So initially, when we were first talking about the project, we all agreed as a group that the only people to be in the photographs would be the ones on our team.
No.
So
that is
all
not
of our
true.
photographs. Yes, we did.
No, it is not.
Yes, we did.
We specifically said it could be a picture for the portrait of anyone.
I don't remember that.
I don't recall
But since
that.
you brought up the rules, we also stated that this was going to be an anonymous content. And 2 out of the 3 pictures that you posted had your team in it, therefore not anonymous. So congratulations on breaking the rules.
Because the rule was only we could be in our photos. That was the rule. We talked about it. I remember it. You're wrong. Plus, well, okay, so one of your photos has one of your dogs, and the other photo has one of your wives. So is that not anonymous?
Yes, because who the fuck knows whose dog that is other than this
Dog and
room?
wife walk into a
And
horse
who the
store.
fuck knows who that woman is other than this room?
Our fan base knows who Banana is.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just saying, you guys broke the rules that we all agreed on initially, and so as far as I'm concerned, we won.
Okay,
the
so
photo
we'll throw
contest
out
regardless
round
of-
3 because we broke the rules, but didn't break the rules for the other one. So I guess we'll
Well, no,
only use the first 2
round three,
rounds.
I think it's the only one.
So
that we
it's
might
a
win.
unanimous win for us because round 3 was null and void. Thanks.
Well, I mean, of course you're gonna win when you cheat the system. Like, oh, what a surprise that they won after
No,
cheating.
we'll be like Trump. We won the popular vote.
So I just want to throw out that I remember distinctly having numerous conversations before we went out and took photos. 2 of the things that I distinctly remember are A, we can take pictures of models. It doesn't matter who it is. That's fine for the portrait shot. 2, we were allowed to use external equipment, but we were not allowed to use Photoshop. Those are the rules I remember very clearly.
Okay.
You did miss a couple of meetings in around there too, Josh, because of work.
So are you guys just not on my side at all? There's no team camaraderie here. Fine, whatever. You didn't cheat.
I did.
Okay, so yeah, let's get to that because I know Ryan and Brent were sort of chewing back and forth here a bit over the last couple of days too over the voting. So let's talk about the voting.
Okay, so I Kobayashi Maru this motherfucker is what I did.
Obashi?
Kobayashi Maru, which is when James T. Kirk went into the Kobayashi Maru and changed the parameters so that it wasn't a no-win scenario. Anyway, that's what I did. I changed the parameters. But it wasn't really, I mean, it's almost a cheat because everybody read the full post, and at the end of it, I said, if you've read this far, I'll fess up. It's actually portrait. It's not humor. I was relying on the fact that people don't read long posts. They get the general information at the beginning, and then they vote and they move along.
Good save.
And that worked sort of okay at the beginning. And then I went, wait a minute. I know a group of people that would probably help me out with this. So I've got to throw out a huge thank you. I think some of them may be watching this afterwards. I don't think we have anybody in the chat right now. If there are any from Dr. Anna versus Danger, that's the Facebook page. It is a small number of people, a little over 2,000, I believe. but we are all very like-minded, and we playfully refer to ourselves as a cult. I'm legally obliged to tell you we're not, but so anyway, I posted it in 2 different groups. I posted it in another one, which was Generation X memes, but I may have got some votes out of it, but nobody made any comments on the post. So either they didn't care or they just went and voted and didn't say anything. But here is the gold out of this, was the comments on the post that I put over on Dr. Anna versus Danger. So I went through and grabbed the ones I thought were worth mentioning, because for me, this is it. We had already lost the competition because it was the best 2 out of 3, and you guys won the first 2. So I'm like, I got nothing to lose. I'm just gonna have fun with it. So I'll read these exactly so my apologies to anybody that's watching this from Dr. Anna that's like, oh man, you read my typo. You typed it that way, I'm reading it that way. Photo B do seem like laughter, like the laughing at someone hurting themselves kind of way. Photo A definitely seems more like heartfelt laughter. So I got to vote because I didn't read the whole thing. Pay me and I'll consider it. As much as I want to vote for photo B because she's much more fun to look at than you are, I voted for your photo. My apologies to Amanda. I didn't write these, okay? Photo B is look at me, I'm pretty. Photo A, even if I didn't know you.
So you told them which photo to vote for?
Yes, I did. So I told you that I cheated.
How's your argument now, Josh?
So
I give up.
Christina Marie Bauer puts, all these voting contests are won by cheating, so I never take part. Of course I voted for you. Mike Halcomb, I would always vote for the guy wearing the Star Wars t-shirt, so you're safe anyway. But by far, the best comment was from Ellie Squared. I saved hers for last. So she's referring at the beginning of this to the photo of myself and Ken. I like that it's an unconventional take on a portrait, yet still captures the subject perfectly in a setting that befits their character. And the offside shot of the interlooper balances out the image in a way that also tells a story that you want to be in on. The other one looks like something from Shutterstock.
Ha ha ha.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Roasted.
Maybe I should have uploaded my shit to Shutterstock.
And
What is Shutterstock?
I expected that you would take that as
The
a
music
compliment.
festival.
Are you allowed to take pictures while you're there?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to pay for them.
So, and you guys all know, of course, that we threw some advertising out earlier this year. So for our advertising on Facebook, we reached 3,154 people, and we had 69 engagements. Me taking this post and putting it on 2 Facebook pages, we reached 2,988 people and had 515 engagements.
Are we having a business meeting right now?
I was just gonna say we're
No.
behind the scenes that you
No, let's see. Look at
Here's-
me minute with Brent.
Here's why I said that. Anybody, if we're having a competition and any of you can cheat and get us those kind of numbers, for frig's sakes, do it.
Oh, yet I get called out for rogue posting and driving thousands of views to our channel.
Right.
I see how it fucking works. Fuck you.
Welcome to United A-Holes, man. Welcome to United
Welcome to
A-Holes.
Ryan Duffley is always wrong. Come on,
Yeah,
Jesus.
he's pronouncing it wrong.
He doesn't get it. He's the guy that said we had to pronounce it that way, and he still can't do it.
He doesn't commit
Josh
to a
is always
bit.
the one that cheats.
I can change
I
it.
am. What are you
I can
talking about?
change it whenever
I'm
I
always
want.
the one that cheats. What are you talking about? Yeah.
You glued the pages.
I
Josh?
didn't do that. I didn't do that.
That wasn't you? Oh, so long ago. Who can remember?
I commend you on your cheating. I think it's brilliant. I really enjoyed that.
I had proper fun with it, and that's, I don't know. I enjoyed myself. That's all I
what
can
we're all
do.
about. It's
You don't
proper
really-
fun here
like I
at
said,
United A-Holes.
The ship had already started to sink, so I wanted to play with the band before we finally dipped under the water.
Hey, what if we set the Titanic on fire?
It's funny
Sure.
that you bring that up because today
So-
is the anniversary of the Titanic hitting the iceberg.
Really?
wow.
Really?
It sinks tomorrow, but it
They
hit the
still
iceberg
celebrate
today.
that?
Wow.
They still celebrate that?
I just want to loop back to something that I alluded to earlier in the show. So earlier in the show, we asked a question of what games have you been playing on during isolation, and I said, okay, we're going to move on. We'll do the news, and then when we're done this whole thing, that I would loop back and talk to people about it and read some comments. Ken, what have you been playing on isolation,
Mr. Binky.
Mr. Binky? So you haven't been playing WoW. You felt
No,
the
I've been
need to tell
playing
me
WoW.
earlier.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Sorry, I
That's what I-
misunderstood the question. What?
That's so unlike you.
So I
Ken.
said that I would loop back. I said I would loop back and talk about this, but you felt the need about halfway through another segment to boot in and tell me that I was doing it wrong. But I'm now asking you, because this is what I intended to ask you, what games have you been playing during isolation? Video games mainly is what I was focusing on. So
Oh, no,
you've
video
been playing.
games. I play PC.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay.
World of Warcraft.
yep.
Class-
He's really.
Technically, it's a PC game, not a video
Yeah,
game.
because PCs
All right,
don't
Butters.
use video to play, do they?
They use graphics, or sorry, graphics.
It's pronounced Gidio.
Right.
And
What
myself.
about you, Duff? What have you been playing?
I've expanded my horizons and I've been playing a lot of Diablo.
Ah,
Other than,
I've
other
never,
than that, the standard Quake.
I've never known you to play a Blizzard game. That's new.
Well, I played
Never had the skill
StarCraft
set for
lots,
that.
but
Congratulations.
Brent, have you been playing any games lately?
Actually, yesterday I got on with Duff and Tara, and Patty and I got on, and they power leveled us for our seasonals to level 70 in a probably about an hour's worth of play.
In Diablo?
So I wasn't playing so much as I was watching my numbers go ding, 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 ding.
What game is this, Brent?
It's Diablo 3.
Yeah, okay. So I was the one that said, hey, I'm playing Diablo 3, and now you guys are all playing together, but have not included me at all, is what you're saying?
Well, there were 4 of us, and you can only have 4 in a party at a time. Where do you want us to fit you?
okay. Oh, yeah, I gotcha.
Everybody knows you cheat.
You know
Who are
what?
you playing with, Brent?
I used to be on Team Brent. For
Josh,
the
you
longest
can play
time,
with
I
me,
was on
bud.
Team Brent.
I'm not very good. I have it on my computer, and I've never played it, but I'll play with you. Just
when
see
Tara's
how
leading,
that's
you don't
at.
need to be
we'll
good.
See. We'll see.
She's Team GC, getting carried, yo, getting carried.
Pretty much.
All right, I see James in the comments mentioned he's playing Friday the 13th, I do believe. Is that correct?
Yeah, he loves that game. It's pretty cool if you're a Friday
Is
the
it?
13th fan.
I think I watched a streamer play that, and it looked like one of those games I could get into.
Yeah.
Michael's playing Destiny 2 and Diablo 3.
Oh.
Maureen says she doesn't play video games. Maybe we should get her to jump in and play some games with us. That'd be kind of fun. And Tara's playing Diablo
Ruin your
3.
life, Maureen.
Yeah, Tara says she's playing Diablo 3 and WoW as usual. And I think that's all we had on video games. Oh, World of Tanks. Jodie Foster's playing World of Tanks.
I will say I am now next.
You're playing
next
Animal
week,
Farm, Josh.
I'm playing Animal Crossing, and I'm playing Diablo 3, and I'm playing World War Z. But next week, I've got a group going for a remote D&D session.
That's awesome.
You're all invited except Brent.
Brent, I'll power level you in D&D. Yeah, well, I'll just roll dice until we get what we want.
Are you
Yeah.
gonna glue the corner of the pages on the Dungeon Master's Manual?
Okay, it's glue the goddamn corners. And yeah, glue the goddamn corners.
Is this
Not when I say it.
is this a clip show? It feels like a clip
Quickly
show.
before I wrap this up, I'd like everyone that's still logged in and watching, if they've held on this long, to comment in the episode or down in the comments in the chat who the biggest a-hole was. We need to have one for next week or for Thursday, which we'll be back Thursday evening at 8:00, I do believe, unless I'm wrong. And I'd like to see who the bigger a-hole was this time, because there's
Hey.
definitely some a-holery in here.
Hey, hold on. Is that an actual word?
It is
A-holism.
now.
I got a hair in
Holism.
my tongue. Do you guys see it?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yes.
James,
my camera's so
I'll talk
good.
to you. I will talk to you after we're done filming tonight, or done doing this stream tonight, and we'll chat. Okay, I'm gonna start as I see them on the screen. Brent, do you like this episode?
Yeah, it's good.
Josh, do you like this episode?
Yeah, it's good.
Ryan Martin, do you like this
Yeah, it's
episode?
good.
Ken, do you like this episode?
Yeah, it's good.
Duffley, do you like this episode?
Yeah, it's good.
Wow. Congratulations,
it.
guys.
We
We did it.
But it could be
Time
better.
for it's time for the victory triangle.
It's a little.
Okay.
It needs to, your triangle needs to be tuned.
That's
Tuned.
it for us from Area 41. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you comment who the bigger a-hole was, you UAVs out there. And we'll catch you Thursday. So thanks, everybody. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Goodbye.